Good morning, everybody. How are you? I hope all of you are fine. Today we will study vocabulary in Unit 8, so please open your students' books, page 68. Vocabulary. Wave power. Activate. Complete these sentences with the correct form of the words from the books. Look here at the books. We have many words. These words we studied last time. Okay, but do you remember their meanings? Okay, let's check them together. Or let's remember them together. Look here. Erupts, explodes and throws out fires and rocks. Chunk, a large piece of something. Collapse, to suddenly fall down. Catastrophe, a disaster. Unleash, to cause something that has a very dangerous effect. 6. Landslide, when rocks suddenly fall down. Flood, to cover and fill a place with water. Tidal wave, a very large moving part of the seawater that destroys the coast. Devastate, to destroy or damage something badly. Smash, to hit something with a lot of force. Havoc, a situation when there is a lot of confusion and damage. Flatten, to make something flat. Plunged, fell quickly from high place. Warning, something telling people about possible danger. Evacuate, to move people from a place because it's not safe. Okay, so these are the words in the box. So please now you have to complete the sentences the short text from 1 to 5 using these words. Let's read them together. Number 1. The dash came up the beach and hit the coastal resort hard. It dashed into trees and buildings and didn't leave anything standing. It dashed everything and dashed the town, covering the land in water. Shall you complete the sentences here? Let's do them together. The first one, the tidal wave. Correct. The tidal wave came up the beach and hit the coastal resort hard. So the first one, tidal wave. Okay. It what into trees and buildings? It is smashed. Excellent. It is smashed. Here, it everything and the town covering the land in water. It flattened. It flattened everything and when everything covering in water, what we call it? Flooded. So here, this one flattened and here this one flooded. Okay. Number 2. It was a very hot summer and the town hall sent a dash to local people about possible forest fires. Unfortunately, there was a big fire and they decided to dash everybody that lived near the forest and move them to a safer place. However, there was a lot of confusion and all the cars on the roads caused dash for the fire brigade. Let's complete it together. So, it was a very hot summer and the town hall sent what? I want you to complete it yourselves. Okay? Let's go to number 3. When the volcano Krakatau in Indonesia dash in 1883, it caused terrible damage. It dashed 5 tsunami that dashed local towns. It was a dash that killed thousands of people and destroyed thousands of homes. Shall you complete it yourselves? I am waiting for your answers. Number 4. There was a storm and a big dash of wood fell off a tree and hit a man on the head. He dashed, but he soon got up again although he was badly cut. You got the missing words? I hope that. Number 5. First, a big rock at the top of the hill, dash 500 meters and fell onto a car. Fortunately, nobody was hurt. More rocks started falling and then suddenly everything moved. It was a... Okay, let's check your answers together. Let's check them. Number 1. Tidal wave. Smashed, flattened, flooded. Number 2. Sent what? Sent a warning. Decided to evacuate. Evacuate everybody. Caused havoc for the fire brigade. Number 3. The volcano Krakatau in Indonesia erupted. It unleashed 5 tsunamis that devastated local towns. It was a catastrophe. Number 4. A big chunk of wood. He collapsed. Number 5. Plunged. And the last one, a landslide. Okay? Have you checked your answers? Okay, good job. Now please go back to your students' books. Task number 2, extend. It's word building. Complete the table. How many columns do we have here? We have here 3 columns. The first heading verb, the second one noun, the third one adjective. They give you all the nouns. Action, creation, destruction, devastation, information, prediction, and protection. They want you to write the missing verbs and the missing adjectives. Shall you tell me what's the same letters here? I-O-N, right, great. So in all these nouns, we have at the end I-O-N. So we use I-O-N at the end of the verb to form what? To form the noun. Look here at the adjective. What do we add at the end? It's here I-V-E. So let's check all of them. Let's start. Number 1, here action. So what's the verb? Who can tell me? Yes, it's act. What about the adjective? Active. Great. Number 2, it's here create, creation. What's the active? What's the adjective? Number 4, destruction. Number 5, devastation. We have this verb up in task number 1. Information. What's the verb? Yes, inform. Prediction. What's the verb? Protection. What's the verb? And you have to write here the adjectives. Okay? I want to check them with you. Okay? Let's see. So number 1 is what? Act. Number 2, active. 3, creative. Number 4 here, destroy. 5, devastate. Inform, predict, protect. So these are the verbs. Let's read the adjectives. Active, creative, destructive, devastated, devastating, informative, predictive, predictable, and the last one, protective. So in most of them, what do we have at the end? We have IVE. What about nouns? We have ION. Great. So please complete your students' box. Okay? Now please, let's go to our students' books. Natural phenomena. Task number 2. Match the words with the natural phenomena. How many words do we have here in the books? 6. And how many pictures? Yes, we have 6 pictures. So what are we supposed to do now? We have to match these words with the natural phenomena. What can you see here? I think you know all of them, except avalanche. Avalanche is different. Avalanche is a new word for you. Avalanche means what? Means lots of snow falling down the side of a mountain. So I think it's this one. Right, great. So let's check them together. Let's see. The first one is hurricane. Number 2, drought. Number 3 is tornado. 4, earthquake. 5, avalanche. 6, thunderstorm. So please write them in the same order, in the correct order in your students' books. Okay? Now, let's go for periods of time. Task number 3. Match the periods of time with the words in the books. How many words do we have here? There are 6. Okay. And here we have their meanings. This one, millennium, decade, fortnight, quarter, leap year, century. The first one, 366 days. 66 days. What is it? It's a leap year. Number 2, 2 weeks. What do you think? Which word here? 3 months, 10 years, 100 years, 1000 years. Yes, great. Let's check them together. Number 2, 2 weeks, a fortnight, 3 months, quarter, 10 years, a decade, 100 years, a century, 1000 years, a millennium. Great. Now, let's go back to our students' box. Water. Task number 4. Complete the sentences using the verbs in the books in the correct form. So, what do we have here? All of them are verbs. Irrigate, dribble, splash, soak, water, spill, drip, squirt. Okay? Do you know the meaning of these words or of these verbs? Okay, I'll tell you what is the meaning of each. What's irrigate? Irrigate to supply land and crops with water by means of pipes, channels, etc. Number 2, dribble. Use about a liquid to move downwards in a thin stream. Splash. To cause a liquid to fly about in drops and make somebody or something wet. Soak. To put something into a liquid and leave it there for a period of time. Water. To give water to plants. Spill. To accidentally pour a liquid out of its container. Drip. Used about a liquid to fall in a small drops. Number 8, squirt. Used about a liquid to be forced out from something in a thin, fast stream. So now, do you know the meaning of these verbs? Let's do the task together. How many sentences do we have? We have 8. Number 1 is already done as an example for you. Please soak your dirty football kit in hot water before putting it in the washing machine. Number 2, that glass of water is very full. Don't dash it. 3, we need water to dash the dry fields so we can grow food. 4, I have turned off the tap, but water continues to dash from it. Can you repair it? 5, children don't dash when you are in the bath. I don't want water all over the bathroom floor. 6, You only need to this plant once a week. 7. She accidentally squeezed the carton and the juice dashed out all over the table. 8. You should be careful when you are drinking milk. Look, you've dashed milk down your top. Have you got the answers? Have you wrote the suitable verbs in the sentences? Let's check your answers. Number 1 is already done. Soak. Number 2, don't spill. 3. We need water to irrigate. 4. Water continues to drip. 5. Splash. 6. Water. 7. Squirted. And number 8. Dripped. Thanks a lot. And please answer your workbooks page 61. I am waiting for your answers. Thanks a lot. See you and bye.